We're located across from a Baltimore City housing project.
We're talking a family of 3, 4, 5 living off a salary of $14,000 to $15,000 annually.
Sometimes children come to school hungry.
I think the most pressing issue really is just what that scholar is living through on a daily basis.
We're trying to change the mentality and also the way students have been taught to learn.
25% of the whole school had been chronically absent.
There was a need for intervention.
We all need to recognize that it's a long-term problem which requires a long-term solution. So nothing is going to change overnight.
We are the historic Samuel Coleridge-Taylor Elementary School, and we're located in West Baltimore, Maryland. Looking at the census data and also looking at the crime statistics, we noticed that our students are coming in with a great amount of needs that surpasses just their academic needs.
Those families live in what you might call extreme poverty, and that certainly provides a whole list of challenges, including just having your basic needs met, like going to school fully fed and appropriately clothed, and having had an appropriate amount of rest and support at home, which they might not be getting for lots of reasons.
49% of individuals within our neighborhood have high school diplomas or GED. So we see that education is not really valued before, so we really need to heighten the awareness in terms of the value of education and the power of education and what it can do to transform our neighborhood.
Many of the students were below grade level as far as their reading ability, so it was very difficult to instruct on a 5th grade level when I had a variety of students from 1st to a 5th grade level in their reading ability.
Before we started to address the academic component, we knew that there are some hierarchy needs that needed to be met, such as food, shelter, and things of that nature. So we partnered with the University of Maryland School of Social Work, where we have social work interns coming in to work with our student population.
We're grant funded through the Baltimore City School System and the Family League to be the community partner for the school. We have the Judy Center mental health consultant who's working specifically with that 0 to 5 population, and then within the school, the pre-Ks and Ks. And then we have the community school site coordinator who's working with the whole school, so that's all the students. How we aim to work in the community is not to come in with all the answers or to necessarily say this is the way we're going to do it, but to use the partners that already exist in the neighborhood to move things forward.
In addition to the University of Maryland, we also have the BELL program as well. BELL, Building Educational Leaders for Life, where we're providing 35% extra time of instruction for students. So our school day starts roughly about 7 o'clock in the morning, and we end about 6 o'clock in the evening, where students actually receive supper as well.
We came in with University of Maryland Promise Heights already doing a lot of the needs assessment and working closely with Dr. Barber. He came in, he saw academically as well as socially what our scholars needed and identified resources.
Students who are not at grade level yet are getting intensive reading instruction for 90 minutes, and it's broken down into small tasks where children are able to meet with success.
We also partner with an organization that provides GED support and classes to parents as well, to address not only the students' literacy and academic achievement, but also enhancing the academic component for parents as well.
When we lower the stress level in the home by serving the parents, we also serve the child.
So the Maryland Food Bank actually provides support to our school through funds that were provided to us through the Weinberg Foundation, where every week each student, up to 75 families, receive backpacks full of food to take home for the weekend.
At the school, they used to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So on Saturdays and Sundays, they may not get all 3 of those meals. So we send the backpack home for Friday so that they'll have at least 2 of the 3 meals that they're used to getting.
Once their basic needs are met, they are now open to all possibilities. They're no longer focused on my hunger, focused on my lack of feeling safe.
I want to be able to free up the teachers so that they can do the educating and that the kids come in ready to learn.
We wouldn't be able to do it without our partners.
I think we're planting a lot of seeds now.
I think we're making great progress in terms of looking at our achievement data. We're reducing the amount of students who were reading below grade level, about 10% so far.
Students are learning to read at their just right level, which means their instructional level.
Two main factors that contribute to the high interest in reading now at the school. One is we have a brand new library, partially donated by Harry and Jeanette Weinberg. And the second thing is our Success for All campaign that we're using at the school.
Reducing that chronic absenteeism rate from 25% down to 1%, I think is huge. So we know the youngsters are here now. So now that they're here, we're able to actually instruct them and have them take advantage of all these services that we have.
More parents are coming into the building, parents are volunteering, they want to be a part of the change.
I think our scholars are seeing the investment.
Whether you're talking about changing behavior between a parent and child or changing behavior of a whole community, it takes consistency and it takes stability and doing the same thing in the same way over and over and over so that lessons can be learned.
The peer relationships improve. They're starting to have a more self-confidence and better relationships with their friends.
So we're in this for the long haul.
I'm looking for results every day.
To truly impact the scholar, it's to truly impact the community.
We just try to instill in our students that despite your circumstances or your surroundings, you're still able to be successful.
It takes team, and it takes those who are truly vested in our children. This is not a solo project.
Challenges did not happen overnight, and we understand that the solution to address those challenges are not going to be repaired overnight as well.